the crowd to be really big, like it's sold out. I know it's going to be a great environment, a really fun game. So, hopefully we come out prepared and ready to play, even though the environment seems really great. Something incredible is happening again in the WNBA. The Las Vegas Aces have moved their game against the Indiana Fever to the T-Mobile Arena, increasing the capacity from 12,000 to 18,000 seats. Why? Simple. Kaitlyn Clark, the rookie sensation from the Fever, is making an unprecedented impact in the league. Tickets for this game are more expensive than those for the WNBA Finals. The cheapest ticket costs $95, with some going for over $1,000. Compare that to the normal price of $20 for an Aces game. But the most impressive part? Ticket sales for this game have doubled compared to the two WNBA Finals games in Vegas. That's right, a regular season game is surpassing the finals in terms of demand. Kaitlyn Clark isn't just playing well, she's transforming the WNBA. More fans, more attention, more money, all thanks to a 22-year-old rookie. A.J. Wilson, star of the Las Vegas Aces, acknowledged that it's not common for WNBA teams to play in such large arenas. The Kaitlyn Clark effect is not only affecting fans and media, but also the players themselves. They're experiencing a level of attention and excitement many have never seen before in the WNBA. And the most amazing part? This is happening at the very beginning of Clark's career in the league. She's barely started, and she's already elevating the profile of the WNBA as a whole. Imagine what she can do throughout her entire career. Let's talk more about this arena change because it's truly impressive. The Las Vegas Aces usually play in an arena that holds 12,000 people. But for the game against the Indiana Fever, they had to move to the T-Mobile Arena. Simply because Kaitlyn Clark is coming, and everyone wants to see her play. The T-Mobile Arena has a capacity of 18,000 people. That's an increase of 6,000 seats, or 50% more capacity. And you know what's even more incredible? Even with this huge increase, tickets are practically sold out. The demand to see Clark play is so high that even an 18,000-seat arena isn't enough. This shows the impact Kaitlyn is having on the league. She's not just playing well, she's drawing record crowds. And it's not just in Las Vegas. Other teams are also moving their games to larger arenas when the Fever comes to play. Clark is elevating the profile of the WNBA as a whole. She's bringing new fans to women's basketball and making people pay attention to the league like never before. It's amazing to see how one player can make such a difference. For the game between the Fever and the Aces, the cheapest ticket is $95. That's right, $95. And some people are paying even more, with some tickets costing over $1,000. To give an idea of how crazy this is, a ticket for a normal Aces game costs about $20. Kaitlyn Clark is driving prices up nearly 5 times. But the most impressive part is this. Ticket sales for this game have doubled compared to the two WNBA Finals games in Vegas. Think about that. A regular season game is selling more tickets than the Finals. This shows the massive impact Kaitlyn Clark is having on the WNBA. She's not just playing well, she's drawing more fans, more attention, and more money to the league. And it's not just in Vegas. Wherever the Fever plays, arenas are filling up. Clark is creating a phenomenon the WNBA has never seen before. She's turning the league into a must-see event, game after game. It's amazing to see how a rookie can make such a big impact so quickly. Despite a tough start to the season, Clark always shows joy. In a recent interview, Clark said, "I'm excited, obviously, a different place than we've been before playing here. I think it's fun to go to these different places and play in new locations and new arenas." Clark is also aware of the impact she's having. She commented, "I hope the crowd is really big, like it's sold out. I know it will be an incredible environment, a really fun game. What really impresses me is Clark's mindset. She's not letting all this attention go to her head. She said, "I'm just excited. These are opportunities you can't pass up. This league is so tough. You never know when it might end for you. So I'm not taking this for granted and enjoying it." Clark also talked about how she and the team have improved since the start of the season. She mentioned, "I think we've gotten some games under our belt. The first time we came here, it was early in the season, coming off a back-to-back, which was really tough. It's incredible to see how Clark is handling all this pressure and attention. She's focused on improving, seizing every opportunity, and helping her team grow. This champion mentality is what makes Kaitlyn Clark so special and why she's having such a big impact on the WNBA. Kaitlyn Clark is impacting not just the league but also her own team, the Indiana Fever. Since Clark arrived, the Fever has been impressively outstanding. In June, the team achieved 7 wins and only 4 losses. This is an amazing performance for a team that was at the bottom last season. Clark's impact goes beyond her own stats. She's elevating the level of play for the entire team. Some analysts are even questioning whether the Fever can be considered in one of the best teams in the WNBA now. This is a drastic change from the start of the season. Clark isn't just shining individually, she's making everyone around her play better. She herself talked about this. "I think staying together and being a collective unit is something we've improved a lot. What's even more impressive is how Clark is handling the pressure." She said, "The more you play, the more you practice and also go back and learn how you can be better. Watching film never lies to you. This mentality of always wanting to improve and learn is what separates good players from true stars." Clark isn't just bringing more attention to the WNBA. She's raising the level of play. She's proving she can be an immediate impact player in the professional league, just like she was in college. And the most exciting part is that she's still at the beginning of her WNBA career. Imagine how much she and the Fever can improve going forward. But with all this attention and expectation comes enormous pressure. Kaitlyn Clark is no longer just a college star. She's now the center of attention in the WNBA. All eyes are on her, waiting to see how she'll perform against the best players in the world. Games against teams like the Las Vegas Aces are a big test. The Aces are the current WNBA champions, with experienced and talented players like A'ja Wilson. How will Clark handle this level of competition? Will she be able to maintain her exceptional play against elite defenses? Additionally, other teams in the league are surely studying Clark's game. They'll develop specific strategies to try to contain her impact. How will Clark and the Fever adapt to these new tactics? There's also the question of consistency. Clark has been incredible so far, but the WNBA season is long and grueling. Will she be able to maintain this level of play throughout the entire season? And we can't forget the race for Rookie of the Year. Despite her exceptional performance, Clark faces competition from other talented rookies. Every game counts in this competition, and the pressure only increases as the season progresses. Games against big teams are more than just a regular season match. It's a chance to see if Kaitlyn Clark can truly dominate the WNBA the same way she dominated college basketball. The tension is palpable, and all of us, Clark fans and WNBA fans alike, can't wait to see what will happen. But one thing is certain. Kaitlyn Clark is already making history in the WNBA. She's not just a talented rookie. She's a transformative force for the entire league. Clark is bringing a new energy to professional women's basketball. She's drawing record crowds, increasing ticket sales, and making people talk about the WNBA like never before. This is exactly what the league needs to grow and gain even more recognition. But Clark's impact goes beyond the numbers. She's inspiring a new generation of players and fans. Girls all over the country are seeing Clark dominate in the WNBA and thinking, "I can do that too." She's pushing the boundaries of what's possible in women's basketball. For us, this is an exciting moment. We are witnessing the beginning of what promises to be an incredible career. Every game is an opportunity to see Clark do something extraordinary, to see her break another record or make a play that leaves us speechless. And the best part? This is just the beginning. Clark still has a lot to learn and grow as a professional player. If she's already making this much impact now, imagine what she can do in the coming years. So keep following along. Subscribe to the channel and don't miss a game. Because with Kaitlyn Clark on the court, the WNBA will never be the same.